The summer beach has once again returned to Gill. It will be from June 24th up until July 22nd. And everyone's favorite Dungeoneering Hole has returned, so make sure to make your way to the Lumbridge Lodestone. First off, at the 45-minute of every single hour, Clawdia will spawn, in which case you will be able to attack her, and don't worry, this boss is not able to kill you. It will bring you down to 1 health, and then afterwards it will never be able to damage you anymore. And while you are killing it for the first time ever, the Clawdia Pet does have a chance to give you her pet, and it will say in the broadcast. As for the pet, what it looks like, it will be on screen now in the background, although there is a little graphical glitch, and that is if you do right-click examine the pet, it will actually show your kill count, not the player's kill count at which they have it right now, which is a little bit of a glitch, but don't worry, it should be fixed. As for another thing, I did buy the brush base piece for 90 mil. This is on average between 140 to 155 mil, but I always like to buy items for cheap. Anyway, to get to the summer beach from the Lumbridge Lodestone, players will want to make their way west. You are also able to teleport with the summer ticket that they do give you in your inventory. The very first thing, you'll want to speak to Reina, who does have a very good option that has been added for a nice quality of life. And you're able to check the titles, and you can click on whatever one, and it will say what you do need to do. So this I have found very interesting. For example, this one says the rubber ducks, which I will be putting a link down in the description because this comes every year, in which case players are like, okay, can you make this guide? And I'm like, it's a repeat, same thing as every single year. And the beach has happened a lot of times, in which case I don't want to post 8-9 videos of the same exact thing. And the sandy caskets have returned, in which case you will only get clues within the summer beach area. As for the skilling portion, if you go north a little bit, you will notice that you're able to actually AFK the cooking part. Previously, when you did 2 fish, your character would stop, but thanks to good quality of life update today for the beach, players are able to AFK the strength training, construction training, hook a duck, the coconut shy, and the barbecues. And then you also do have an option to go to Sheldon, in which case he is able to sell previous years with oddments. And don't worry, it will say which ones you have owned somewhat. If not, you just need to click on the item itself, and it says at the very bottom, you already own this. I really wish there was a way that you wouldn't have to click on each individual item to figure out, okay, I already own this. And then right here, I did not own this, in which case you are able to just buy whatever pieces. Just west of us, there will be a lifeguard. You can right click title progress, and this will say your thermometers, how many Clawdia, and the ice cream. The thermometers is on the top left corner of my screen, in which case it will fill up while you are doing activities, and you're able to eat ice cream while you are getting some fun at the beach. Your temperature will rise. And then just a little bit west, very little, they have added these 2 little billboards, which I'm guessing that one was like Saradomin, I think. And then this one is General Grawdor. So it's pretty interesting, although the face you do make is a little bit creepy. Then you also have the Sandcastles. These are actually very good construction experience for a low level, although we do have the Fort Foundry, so it's pretty much depends what you want. The goal is to match whatever NPC that is shown. For instance, it will be Duke, and he is the Duke of Lumbridge. Sometimes there will be a wizard for the Wizard's Tower. You'll also have Ozun for the Alcreate Castle, and then you have a Varrock Grand Exchange Clerk for the Grand Exchange Castle. If you go south a little bit, you are able to trade another NPC with ottomans. So if you are an iron, randomly while you are skilling on any activities, you do have a chance to find 20 ottomans. In which case, you're going to have to be AFKing the summer beach event a lot, and during the weekends, you'll be able to keep skilling even though your thermometer is at 100%. Just south, there is a minigame hub, in which case you're able to go to almost every minigame, and the ones that have a little active portal are the ones that are active at the time. So for instance, the Custodian Cache is active as it was the start of the hour, and so was the Shooting Star. There is one thing about the Shooting Star is if you are kind of quest locked, it will not bring you to where the shooting star was, and instead it will say you are unable to. The next store will be Flo, in which case there is 2 new items, in total of 300 rune coins. But don't worry, while you are skilling at the beach, you are able to get these 2 tokens. And then just north a little bit is the strength training. So if you are a level 3 account, luckily, you do get a message, so hit the option 2 for no. Now, you will notice the NPCs just north of you will say one of the 4 stances. You will want to make sure you follow them so you're able to get the strength experience. This one, in my opinion, is pretty horrible in the sense that you have a 25% chance of getting the stance they want. Just south would be the rubber duckies, in which case they did update this very massively, as there used to be a light, heavy, and far casting. Now it's only one option and you're able to just hook it. Go north a tiny bit, and the same thing, there will be a little coconut shy, in which case when you do play it, it does give range experience. So if you, again, you are a level 3 account, do not do this one at all. And then just hopefully you do get 5 coconuts in a row, unlocking that title earlier. And just in case this is not up to your speed, you are able to get some farming experience with the nearby coconut trees. These coconuts you are able to add to your action bar and drop them, although there's one little issue, and that is each coconut tree will only give you 7 coconuts, in which case you'll have to go to another tree. Now, you do have an option to either just drop them all, or you are able to collect them and return them back to the coconut shy, which is just west of you a little bit. And then you can either, one, wait for them to respawn, or you can spam hop worlds, and then those coconuts will respawn. Doing this does reward farming experience, and while you are returning the coconuts in the coconut shy area, again, just west of you, you will get some extra bonus farming experience. It's not needed, it's pretty annoying having to run back and forth. And yes, you are able to train fishing while at the beach. And yes, you definitely can get skilling pets from all sources of activities while on the beach, with the exception of killing Clawdia, as you will not get those combat pets, but you are able to get the Clawdia Boss pets from her. You are also able to hand in the raw fish to Wilmington. And lastly, the Dungeoneering Hole. I have saved the best for last, and that is because usually everyone in the world will be AFKing this, as it is very good Dungeoneering experience because it's AFK. Normal Dungeoneering is very click intensive unless you buy leeches, which I do not suggest. And it does give you about a minute of AFK, and this will fill up your thermometer in about 15 minutes. So for your daily of filling up 3 times, it does take about 45 minutes, although it depends if you do AFK super hard or not. And if you are on the spotlight during happy hour, it will not actually increase your thermometer heat at all. Thank you all so much for watching this, and enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below any video suggestions or questions you have, and I will try to answer them. And enjoy the rest of your day.